gonna.
Okay, let's see.
Can you hear us?
I've got volume.
Oh, we got the green lights.
We got greens.
Okay, badass. That's what we need.
Can you guys hear me now? Text us if you can hear me now. Oh my gosh. Tell me it's working.
Okay, hold on.
Turn this thing up.
Jason, are you on?
I am on. I don't hear you yet. There is
How about now?
delay. There's sometimes a delay.
All right.
There you go.
Hey, how about that?
Okay.
Okay. Wow. Holy smokes, we did it. Hopefully I'm better at compensation than I am at technology, that's for sure. So, okay guys, so listen, I know we've lost a couple people. Text your friends and phone your neighbors. Let's get them on this webinar. I'm going to be as fast as I can. I'm going to go about 13 minutes, 15 minutes at the most, and then we're going to be able to move on from here. So here's the deal, guys. This business is all about what it's about for you. That's what it's really about. It's what you want to take out of it. Secret's all about if you want to make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month, we've got an amazing vehicle for you to do that. Acquiring customers, doing parties, getting free product, selling and retailing that free product for huge profits. That's all available for you. You know, the global customer pool, which of course we'll dial into that on a later webinar. But what we're going to talk about today are the people that want to become financially free. We're going to talk about the people that want to get out of their life that they're in and into the life that they want. Get out from underneath the thumb of somebody else that's their boss at work, or the thumb of the debtors and the people that are collecting on debt, or maybe you're paying your debt on time, but you just know that you'll never pay it off. And so what I want to do is I want to talk to you about how to become financially free, how to grow yourself a huge business that's going to keep on continuing to pump money into your household and even into your children's household long after you're gone, because this is a business you can will to your children. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk specifically about those areas. If you want to go out there, and before I do that, I want to talk about an announcement, a major announcement that everybody should know. If you or anybody in your team that has joined and become a part of Secret since May last year, you're able to be a superstar without having to go out and get 300 new TPV, without having to go out and buy another package again to go out and qualify as a superstar. If at any point in your past, if you're an agent that started from May last year on, if you started and you got going, you don't have to buy a new package to go out there and get a person on the left and right and to become a superstar. If you've all in the past, you are grandfathered in now, and you can become a superstar just by simply going out and enrolling a premium on the left and a premium on the right, or a larger package than that. But what we want to talk about, guys, is what my mom taught me when I was little. Many hands make light work. So as you're thinking about building your future right now at your job, in year one, you show up and it's just you at your job, and so you make a flat amount of money. Maybe next year you're lucky you get a 3% raise, and then it's still you. And then the third year it's still you. The fourth year it's still you. And the thing is that you're only relying on you. And if you ever get sick, if something ever happens in your family, or if you just want to live a dream and travel somewhere, or start a mission, or anything that you might want to do, you're unable to do that because you're locked into that job. It's totally and 100% dependent on whether you show up for that job. Now, in our amazing profession, we're able to go out there and staff up a company as big as we want, and those people that we staff up can go staff up their companies as big as they want as well. And so growing yourself a business that expands outside you, that's what's possible, and that's what we're looking at talking about today. Okay, so the idea, guys, oops, one moment. more goofiness with my computer. Okay, so what we want to focus on is building that huge organization and how to drive it down deep through. Right now, there's something amazing happening. Of course, is that many or most of you have heard is that we at Peak had this amazing opportunity to do some crazy stuff. Like, first of all, if you go out there and you just sponsor, you just sponsor 5 people, you can get that executive watch. all they have to do is be active. They don't even need to have a package. Now, of course, we want to arm them with the package. We're going to make sure that they have the product to show people. It's our strength. You know, it would be like a supermodel walking down the runway with a bag over her head. You know, you could probably still show the clothes, but it sort of misses the point of showing what really it's all about. And so the idea here is we want to use our strengths to make sure that people have the product to go out there and show that. But all you got to do right now to get the watch is either A, get to executive, or B, if you just go out there and recruit 5 people into your business who are active, they have an auto ship, or they made a qualifying purchase of 35B or greater, BV or greater. You go out and get 5 people between now and the Ignite convention. That's what we're talking about here. You're going to get that watch. Now, something else great has happened. If you want to get this here Apple Watch, if you want to get an Apple Watch, and you're one of the crazy people out there that Isaac Ben-Shabbat talks about, then you get 20 people between now and Ignite. You're going to get that Apple Watch. Now, I asked Isaac, what if I get 40? Can I get 2 watches? And he said, sure. So I'm not sure that that's a company-wide promotion, but I'm just saying if you get the other one, we'll make sure that you get the other watch if you get 40. But in the meantime, we want to get as many people to find out about the opportunity as possible. This is intended to shift your focus. And also, even it gets even better. We have of course, Mission Rank Advance, and that Mission Rank Advance, you get double bonuses, double rank advancement bonuses, and triple rank advancement bonuses just for getting leveled up to these different levels. Now, we did a little bit of math about this, and I want to kind of show you a little bit about what's possible there. Hold on just a tick. There it is. Okay, so just as an example right now, right? If you're an executive, right? If you're an executive right now and you get to bronze and royale, that's a total of $2,000 in rank advancements because of the double and triple rank advancements. And of course, if you get to executive, you're going to get 2 watches. If you're brand new and you get to superstar and executive, that's 2 rank advancements. You're going to get 2 watches instead of 1 at the executive level. That's 1 for you, 1 for your significant other, which is really cool. Then look at it. If you're a bronze right now, you're going to go from bronze to royale, and then royale to silver, right? That's 2 rank advancements to royale and silver. That's $4,000 in rank advancement bonuses for you. If you're a royale and you go to silver and then in gold, you're going to get $6,500. If you're a silver and you're going to gold and platinum, that's $12,000 for you. If you go from gold to platinum and then ruby, you're going to get $18,000. And finally, if you're a platinum and you go to ruby and diamond, that's $29,000 for you in rank advancement bonuses. Now, I don't know where you are in your life, but here's the real power in this, guys. The real power is that the people that you can bring with you. Your bonus is almost inconsequential when it comes to the big picture of how much money you make. If you're getting people in your team double rank advance, they're bringing volume that's going to get you huge checks, and that's what we want to see. So we want to light up the summertime with this number. I personally, if you can probably tell, I've had too much coffee. I've been all day today just cranking the phones. I want to make sure and get my 5 right away, because as soon as you get your 5, you go up on the back office of Secret on the front page as one of the people who's got 5 recruits. That's huge. To me, I love recognition. I love to be able to show that I'm in the club. It's either you get 5. It doesn't go in order. It's alphabetical order. So it's just if you're in, you're in. And your team, you want your team to see your name up there as fast as possible. Okay? When your team sees that you're doing it, you're leading by example. And so Elena and I, that's our very first, most important thing that we're doing right now. We're not doing a management mode in our team. We're not trying to rally the troops. We're not filing things. We're not fixing up our wow party kit. We're not placing orders in the back office for things that we think we might need. No, what we're doing is we're just flat out, straight up recruiting, all out massive action as hard as we can. And what we're doing is we're going to call everybody all the way up the tree and say, guess what? We're putting tons of people in your organization. Man, you just got to get on board and see what's going on. We're going to be building under our team. We want you to build under yours. Building left and building right, guys. Give and spill over to your people. That's monstrous. Okay, so let's back up. Let's back up and talk about how do you find yourself? How do you find where you want to go? How do you get to that place that you want to be? So let's just take an example, all right? In our compensation plan, and I've got this little grease board here. I'm going to do the best I can to make this work, so you guys can see it. But the idea is we want to get you to start thinking about your business in a different way. You can literally track everything that you need to track to know exactly what you need to do to get to your goals by a specific time. Because here's what I'm hearing people say: well, I'm just going to go do it. You know, I was talking to my good friend Sean Price over here. She's sitting right in front of me, and I said, "So, do you know how to get to your goal?" And she says, "Yes, I do." I go, "What are you going to do?" She says, "I'm just going to go, just go do it. I'm just going to recruit it. I'm just going to build it. I'm do more parties and stuff." And I'm like, "Oh, here we go, Sean. I'm making an example out of you." But you know, we need to know exactly what needs to happen to make it go, right? So what we're going to talk about is, so here's you. You got people on your left and on your right, okay? And so you want to say, okay, I need to build myself to get to the level of Royale. Okay, that's my goal. I'm a superstar right now. I want to go to executive, or excuse me, I'm an executive right now. I want to go to bronze, and then I want to go to Royale. Okay, so what do we need to do to get to Royale? Well, over a 4-week period of time, we need to have 5,000 in volume on the left and 5,000 in volume on the right. Okay, you got that? 5,000 left, 5,000 right. So if we need to get to Royale, we can divide that by 4. There's 4 weeks in a month, right? Roughly 4.3 weeks or whatever it is. So let's call it 4 weeks in a month. So we're going to divide that into 1,250 per week. 1,250, 1,250, 1,250, 1,250. Now here's what we know about 1,250. If you go out there and you get one executive package, what's that? That's 1,000 BV right there, right? So you can literally go out and get an executive and a premium each week. One exec. There, look guys. One exec, one premium per week on the left and on the right. One on the left and one on the right. One exec, one premium on the left, one exec, one premium on the right in the team, right? Now you can decide to go out and do that yourself. Since we're lighting this thing on fire right now, you can decide to go out there and do that yourself, or you can just go ahead and decide that you're going to leverage your time. Many hands makes light work. So you're getting some people into the business and you're scheduling parties with them. That's the whole mission. Now, somebody says, well, how do I get those packages? How do I get those people to sign up? I'm not a super duper salesperson, so what do I need to do? Let's break it down. Let's make it simple. Here's the simplicity in it, guys. If we know we need 1,250 left and 1,250 right, let's just call it, and that's not including spillover either, guys. This is just saying that you're going to do this on your own, which is, by the way, the mature way to approach the business. That is how we approach it. We don't expect anyone else to do anything for us. Okay, so here's the deal. If you go out there and you say, all right, I need 1,250 in volume on the left and 1,250 on the right, and my average WOW party in my team does about 300 in volume, because you'll have some that are 100 and 100, and you'll occasionally get a premium package, and I think it's about 1 out of every 4 parties you're going to enroll a premium or higher package, and professional packages are coming more and more, I see right now. So what I want to do is I want to say, okay, if every party we do 300 in BV, right? Well, 300 in BV, whoops, can you see that okay? 300 in BV divided into 1,250 is what? Let's call it 4 parties, okay? Every four parties is going to take 4 parties per week to get our 1,250 mark. 4 parties per week to hit our 1,250 mark on the left, and 4 parties per week on the right. Now, maybe you can't do 8 parties per week. I know if if your hair's on fire and you're going to just turn it on for this next 30 days and position yourself to be in a place where you can really do well over the 90-day push. Look if you're going to position yourself to do it, all I'm saying, guys, is I got to figure out how I can get the 4 parties per week on the left and the 4 parties per week on the right. Maybe I could do 2 left and 2 right for a total of 4 parties. I could do 2 on a Saturday, 2 on a Sunday. Anybody could do that. Anybody. 2 on the left and 2 on the 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find 2 other people to do the same thing, or I'm going to find 4 other people to just do 1 on the left and 4 other people to just do 1 on the right. And if I can do that, and I can also enlist the help of the person in my support team. You can go to the person that recruited you, brought you into the business, and enlist them to help carry out some of these WOW parties as well. Okay, so we're working backwards, right? We started with the 5,000. We broke it into 1,250. We decided we needed about 4 parties per week to get to that 1,250 on the left and 4 parties per week to get the 1,250 on the right. So we're breaking that down. Now we say, well, where are we going to get all these parties? Because we know we need to get these parties to get it done. Well, the way we do it is we say you're gonna hear from Elena in just a few minutes on the next webinar. You're gonna hear from her exactly how to get parties from parties. She is a master. She's a ninja at getting parties booked from parties. And actually, I don't mind patting myself on the back. I'm actually pretty darn good at it as well. In booking. In fact, the last 2 parties I did, I booked 3 parties at each of the two parties. And so at 2 parties equaled 6 parties. Now, if you can do that, listen, if you can do that, you can make it. Here's how you do it. You keep it short, you keep it fun, right? And you keep it simple. You don't get crazy and start going into your, cosmetologist mode and explaining every single detail of every single ingredient and product and what it does to the human body. What we want to do is we want to sell the sizzle, not the steak. We want people to go sell the wow. Now, here's the next note for you: is you want to talk about the business, why the products make the business so powerful, right? You can talk about how it's going to make you beautiful. That's great. You can look how it's make you look younger. It's going to get rid of your wrinkles. It's going to help you with your acne. Whatever it might be, you can talk about those things. That sells what? It sells the product. It sells the regimen. That's great, and we want to do that for sure. But it's so subtle and so easy to get recruits. Most of the time, I'm getting as many recruits as I am customers. And the reason for it is I simply talk about it. What I do is I say, wow, how does your face feel? They go, oh, it feels great. Do you like the smell? I love it. Can you see the difference between your left and your right? They're like, oh my gosh, yes, I can. And you know what I do? I go, you can't imagine how many people love this experience and doing these parties. That's how we're making our money, is because people love these products so much. It makes it really easy. You don't have to be a great salesperson to sell it. It kind of sells itself. Can you see how there's some serious money to be made here? That's so different than just selling the product. It's talking about the impact that the products have on building a huge business. That's simply sewing that throughout the presentation and keeping that in the presentation. That's what's going to help you to recruit more and more people. All right. So right now we're front loading so many people on, guys. If you have people that you want to bring into the business, or you've brought them into the business already, and they just got started with, like, let's say, a basic package, or they just got started with an auto ship. They got an activating order, and they spent $49 or $99 to become an agent. Let's say they did one of those things right there, and you're not sure how to explain to them what's the benefit of having the products. Call Elena or I and let us help you to explain it to them. We'll show them exactly what they need to do to get started with the package and why it's important, how they get their money back, and so on. All right. So the key here, guys, is when you break down your progress by how many parties you need to have per week in your team, then you know what you need to do. And you break it down simply, you put your focus on how many parties you're getting scheduled. All right. So having said that, guys, everything that we do, we can break it down for how many parties, but even better than that is we can break it down to how many executives we're creating in our organization, because we want to become an executive factory, and we want a huge group of people to go out there and go for this 5 number. Just get 5 and get yourself the executive secret watch. Get 5 and with an activating order. That's all we got to do. And if you're crazy and you want that, plus you want to get an Apple Watch, listen, I'm telling you, if you go out there and you go for the 20, you're not only going to get your Apple Watch, you're not only going to get your secret watch, but you'll probably end up getting yourself all these double bonus rank advancement bonuses as well, and triple rank advancement bonuses. Man, it's so crazy what the company put out there for us, what Secret did, what Isaac Ben-Shabbat laid on the table. I mean, it's way too much. It's way too generous. The only sin would be in not going for it. I mean, he wants us to go out and collect on this money. Now, the first thing you got to do, though, is you got to believe. You got to believe. You got to say, you know what? I'm done with excuses. I'm done deciding that I can't do it because of this and I can't do it because of that. I have good reasons, some people say. No, they're all excuses. You know, when I look at Kai Wynn, and I was, listening to Kai Wynn speak at this Peak convention, and he was talking about how he was paralyzed from the neck down. He was talking to me. He was talking to me about how he has MS and is fighting MS, and he doesn't know. He's got to go for treatments all the time, and he says, I spend a lot of time away from my wife and kids. And somebody says, why would you do that? He says, because I don't know how long I have to live, and I have to make sure that they're taken care of. He says, now I still make sure that I get lots of time with my kids. I still discipline myself that I don't destroy my family life in the process. But he says, I work hard for them. I want them to have a great life. And I don't know. None of us is promised another day on this planet. It's only today that we've got. So we have to decide to leave our mark. You don't want on your grave, what would you want on your gravestone to say? This was somebody that quit. This was someone that gave up. Here's somebody that easily caved in. That's not what we want written on our tombstone. We want something to say, my loving husband, my loving wife. She was an amazing mother. She was an amazing father. She was so successful. She affected thousands of lives. He affected thousands of lives in a positive way. The way we can do that is inscribing our name in the hearts of men by changing their lives, giving them the vehicle to go out there and succeed. And we've got that. And right now is the time when we can really capitalize. We can decide, I'm done making excuses. I'm done letting my fear control me. I'm done playing small. I'm done blaming others and blaming the company and blaming this or blaming that. I'm going to take full responsibility for my business. I'm taking full responsibility for my business. I've got to go out there and be the diamond miner that I was meant to be. I'm mining diamonds every single day. I'm trying to find who's going to be that next diamond in our organization. And now the company's announcing that the next diamond destination, which you could all go on if you decided you were going to do it, is to Greece. All expenses paid to Greece. Man, these trips are $5,000 a piece per person. And the company just pays for that. That's money that we don't have to put on credit cards and go into debt with. That's provided for us just as a perk for going for it. Guys, if we want to change lives, we've got to focus in on the basic things. Number one, let's back up again. We've got to decide on what rank we're running for by the time peak comes. Right? Number one. Number two, we've got to decide what the next rank is in the next 30 days that we want to go for this 30 days. Because tomorrow never comes, guys. Never comes. Tomorrow never comes. We have to decide on what that rank advancement is going to be. What we're really going to run for, what we can bite down on. I gave you the numbers a little earlier. If you want, I'll text it to you what those totals look like. Just text me. I'll give you my number. It's 253-606-3928. I'm sure you're all taking notes, so you got that, right? 253-606-3928. And I'm going to text over to you those numbers about, for double ranks and triple rank advancement from brand new all the way up to the level of getting to the rank of diamond. And guys, if you're serious about this thing, if you really want to make it happen, decide right now. Call us. Let us know that you want to make it happen, that you're going to change your life. And we'll put our effort into helping you design a specific goal to get to where you want to be. We're not leaving one person behind. But one thing about that is I won't work with anybody that's not deciding they're going to go to Ignite. If you're not going to Ignite, if you've already given up on that, then you've already given up on your business anyway. So please just go ahead and don't call. But if you're going to come with us, you're going to go to Ignite. If you're going to decide right now that you want to be that person that not only changes your life, but the people around you, then I'm there with you. Elena's there with you. We're going to help to build this thing huge. So I'm going to wrap this thing up. I'm going to give you a few minutes because we want to make sure that the people that you brought on this call, they have the product to get started. Make sure that you've got the product. You're about to go into battle. You're about to go into war to fight for your family, and you've got to have bullets. And in our business, when we go to war, we're going to war with skincare. We're simply letting people try the products. You don't have to front load $10,000 worth of stuff like some other companies that are out there. all you simply have to do is have enough product to show people. And if you have our entire product line, you're really 100% in the business. You know, you're open for business. So get yourself a package, and that doesn't mean you have to get the professional pack if you can't afford it. If you can, by all means, get it. That's what we did when we got started. We got the biggest package available to us, and we were broke as a joke. So, but we knew the importance. We understood that we wanted to be the example to our team, and we wanted to make sure that we had everything possible to do this business 100%. We didn't want to go in 50% or 45%. We were 100% in. So, you know, if all you can get is a premium, at least get yourself a premium package so that you can go out there and really do a wow party. This is the first day of the rest of your life. We have exactly 88 days left. We have 88 days left, but this month of June, it's not over. Let's go knock June out of the park. Let's get 5 recruits this week, and so that we can see our teams can see our names up on the leaderboard. And then each of those people, we help them each get 5. Now you've got 30 people in your team. You go get 5 people, you help them each get 5. You got 30 total people in your organization, 31 including you. We can move mountains if we have 31 people, guys. Mountains. And there's so much incentive to do it right now. So let's all get on the same page. Let's go out there and let people know that this is available. Go to our past customers. Go to the people we're afraid to talk to. And let Elena and I help you get them into the business as well. So with that, the second webinar is coming up in 15 minutes. Come right back here. Get more people with you. And Elena's going to blow this thing up about exactly what you need to do while you're there at those wow parties and how to blow them out of the park with, guess what? The customer rewards program. And the customer rewards program really should be called the How to Blow Your Organization Up with Wow Parties program, because it leverages the free product in order to get people to do more parties, which of course gets us new agents, which gets us more people running to get 5, and which gets us more people running to get 20, which gets us more people to get double rank advancement bonuses and hand watches out to, and cash and everything else. So with that, guys, we'll see you back in 15 minutes, and thank you so much for coming on.